Happy Halloween!
Hello.
Geek.
Are we on? We're on?
We're on.
Very cool. Well, it is September, so you know what that means.
It's not October.
Yeah, it's Halloween time, which
It's close enough.
we'll get into that podcast while we're doing HallowGEEK starting now. But I just wanted to have some fun. It's 2020. Anything goes. So, welcome to everybody that's watching right now on the YouTube live stream. We'll start recording the podcast in a minute, but wanted to say hi to you guys. Vance, you are first. You have the official first comment. And you said first.
Congratulations.
I'm proud.
Winchester's here. Happy Halloween, Winchester. Yeah, that's it. Get into the mood. So tonight, when we start recording, we're gonna talk some Halloween stuff, news, I guess. I don't know, stuff, and then we're gonna play a game. Tonight is just a trivia game, so you in the comments can play along and have fun with us, like you did on the. Oh, well, hello there.
Okay.
There you go. Now they won't know that we're iamGEEK. Way to go, Chris.
You're complaining that I didn't
I
have
was
a
joking.
Halloween background.
Chris is the only one that didn't have a Halloween background.
I was totally kidding.
There you go.
I was going to put a HallowGEEK on, and then Katrin said that one doesn't look good on the background, so I switched it. Because of the way my head was shaped around it. I just looked like a giant pumpkin in the middle of it, I guess.
You still do.
is-
It's okay.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, so in the comments while we're recording, if you guys want to share some something you're looking forward to this Halloween season, or favorite Halloween things, or I don't know, anything at all. Favorite Christmas memories.
We're not picky. Yeah. Those are the best.
I'm just writing something down before I forget. And then we'll get started with the show. Way to talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, sorry. I'm checking on the
Okay.
video feed here,
And
making
I
sure I
don't
look
know
pretty.
what's going on.
All right, are we ready?
never do.
I'm weird. Okay, here we go. We're jumping in. This is episode 162. Or that's what Katrin told me.
162.
So hopefully
These are
hopefully
numbers,
that's right.
guy.
Boo to you will be missed at Disney, but Beetlejuice is interacting at Universal before the horror makeup show, squirting hand sanitizer into the crowd.
Into
That's
people's
hilarious. Yeah. Oh, it's burned.
That's awesome.
eyes. But I feel so clean.
Yeah. How is he squirting? I want to know how he's squirting it. Like, is it like a big super soaker?
Yeah.
Just shooting it. I missed the Beetlejuice show that they had there. They should bring that back. Oh well. All right, ready? We're gonna start. Here we go. Ooh. Aha. Hello and welcome to iamGEEK, and this is episode 162, or should I say, HallowGEEK.
160 boom.
My name's Ryan. I'm joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin, and we decided that it may just be the 1st of September or the 2nd or 3rd or whatever it is now. It's the 3rd, right? September is beginning. But you know what?
Yes.
Who cares? It's 2020. Literally anything goes this year. So we're starting our version of Halloween, HallowGEEK, early this year. Right? Because there's even a cat in the background.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
scary,
scary cat.
spooky cat. It's a Halloween cat. Ooh.
I mean, technically though, Disney had been starting their
August,
Halloween in
yeah.
August.
So they
right?
canceled.
So they're actually
Yeah,
a
Mickey's
little
Not
late.
So Scary got canceled. Halloween Horror Nights got canceled. Most haunts.
I think what is it? Somebody's still doing theirs.
Busch Gardens
Busch
is
Gardens. I
doing
think
theirs,
they're-
but it's just scare zones. So they're not
Yeah.
doing haunted houses.
Hey.
which is still cool.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
still cool. Yeah. I mean, that's essentially what Disney's kind of doing, right? They've got the cavalcades coming through.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah, it's not.
it's not a scare
The
zone.
prices are the only thing that's scary at Disney right now. You want me to pay how much for a half a day?
Oh. Pachoo. Man.
Yeah.
Shots
All
fired.
you get to do is walk around
What?
and give
But-
you more money.
Yeah, and then they are doing something cool. This is a little news, a little bit of news. Yeah. They're doing something cool in Orlando. I think the company usually does like, what are those fan boat things? The boats with big fans on the back.
Fan boat.
Boats with
The-
big fans on the.
They go
like
through
covered-
swamps and stuff.
Like cover.
Fan boats. We'll call them that. Somebody,
Swamp-
we're on YouTube
swamp
live
boats.
right now. Somebody just comment. Tell us what idiots we are that we don't know how to. Anyways, it's a company and they do tours through the swamps and stuff. But they're doing on their property. They're doing which this could. I don't know how this is not going to end badly. They're doing airboats. Yes, thank you,
Airboats.
Vance. You're the man. They're doing
That was quick.
drive-through haunted road. You stay in your car and you drive through and there's scenes and there's monsters and stuff running at your car.
Nice.
And there's like a radio station that you tune into and it's got like all the audio going through that. And then the people outside have mics on. And there's like, supposedly there's going to be stations that you stop at like a red light, green light saying stop here, something scary is going to happen. And then you can go. And you're only allowed to do 3 miles per hour. But just think of Yeah, I've worked at HallowScream. I've been to Halloween Horror Nights, both, and HallowScream a bunch. I've seen the type of people that go. Some of those people get scared really easy. So just imagine them behind the wheel of a car, freaking out when some axe murderer starts running at them.
They let off their
Yeah.
brake,
Yep.
and
Or
they're supposed to be
They
stopped.
get
at
so scared they just try and run them over.
Yeah,
In with.
yeah.
I've seen there's some place somewhere doing a haunted car wash, where like the car wash actually runs, like it cleans your
Yeah.
car, but during that there's like people in like scary costumes popping out, like inside the car wash at you.
Where is this? I want to go.
I don't know, but that seems a little safer to me because the car's locked in.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah, there
they're
was like
doing-
a picture of a clown or something, like in a car wash, like all sudsy and everything. Like,
in a bikini.
yeah,
That's
in a bikini,
weird.
yeah, washed in the car.
During the daytime, they're doing. You stay in your car with your kids, and it's like family friendly, and it's like trick or treating. And you roll down your windows, and they have this big like PVC pipe, and they shoot these like sanitized balls of candy down the pipe into your window.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
So there's some videos on YouTube of people like going to check it out. Like I think Tim Tracker has one. A lady called Super Enthused has one. I think that's her name. But it looks interesting. We should just all pile in a car while we're there in Florida and go do it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because we'll be there.
Maybe
That'd be
so.
funny.
Yeah. I wonder if Disney bought their candy yet. I would imagine they may not have, but I'm also imagine
It's
they
probably
might
just
have.
leftover from
And
last year.
Yeah, more than likely.
They hand out
Yeah.
so much. Like you can get so much candy for, well, not free, but you know, and yeah, it makes me wonder if they had it, and if they do, if they might hand out like goodie bags or something
know.
like that at some
Yeah, they-
point. But
They go to
I don't
all
know,
the
but
grocery stores at the end of Halloween every year and just buy up all the
they
Yeah.
they go to
discount
Walgreens like
candy
the rest of
and
us.
then save it for the next year. That's what they
Yeah.
do.
Really?
Yeah.
There's probably just a warehouse that's just dedicated to candy.
Probably so.
So they can just
Yeah.
save it for next year.
Probably. I mean, it's Disney. They do what they want to do.
Yeah.
They have the power to change the expiration date if they
Well,
want to.
Yeah. I'm hoping they give out some candy.
That'd be
That's
cool.
what I'm hoping.
This says 2002 on the
Yeah.
package.
Oh, that's true. But yeah, they in the comments, Van said
that's
that they probably
suggestion.
get sponsored. They
Mhm.
probably don't buy the candy. They're just
yeah.
sponsored.
Possibly so.
So
Well,
if there's a candy
Maybe
company
they'll
out there that
sponsor it
wants to
again.
sponsor iamGEEK by giving us tons of candy,
we'll
We'll
eat it
hand
the
it
whole
out
time while we're on
to
air.
our kids.
yep,
Nonstop.
Fresh Maker.
This is the 50th Tootsie Roll I put in my mouth. But I love them.
Oh man.
Our-
So speaking of Disney, we did find out that adults and kids alike can wear costumes at the Magic Kingdom during the
Yes.
day in October.
during not at night.
They're not open,
Because they're
yeah.
not open at night.
But you can't. Adults can't wear masks, but they must
That are
wear face
non-COVID masks.
coverings. So character masks is what they say. But a lot of
Yes.
those face coverings have characters on them. So
Yeah, but yeah, they cover more of
Yeah.
your face. A face.
so Katrin, have you? Oh gosh, I am Geek, sponsored by Candy Corn.
Brock's.
Did you see them make?
Aw.
They're making a new flavor.
Yeah,
Blueberry
somebody
or
tried it and
something?
said it was terrible.
Ugh.
Yeah, something.
Candy blueberries.
Yeah, I like candy
Yeah.
corn,
I like the candy pumpkins better than the candy corn.
and I like the pumpkin. Yeah,
I just
yeah,
don't
of
like
course.
it.
But
I don't know.
I like
The taste is it's just greeny sugar to me. That's
The
just
pumpkins are my wife's favorite Halloween candy.
Well,
Or
your
candy
wife
for
is wrong. So
that. Yeah.
wow,
I'm Geek, sponsored by Mentos. No, really, this time.
no, really, that's awesome.
Thank you, Vance.
Nice.
That would be hilarious.
That's good.
They are our favorite sponsor, the Fresh
Yeah.
Maker.
At least their like subtext is.
Yes, yes. So, Katrin, have you thought about costumes yet for our trip?
I'm
We're
trying
going in
to.
October.
I can't. Yeah, I can't figure out what to do because it's sunny and hot, maybe rainy because there could be a hurricane. You never know. And so, what do you
Daisy
wear?
Dukes?
Like you know,
I mean,
Scrubs.
I tried that last year, and it's just not a good look. But no, what we did last time was we made these Mr. Potato Head
Yeah.
outfits. Like we had a shirt, and we made these Velcro pieces, so you could kind of mix and match them or whatever, and put them on there. And it was like a potato colored shirt or whatever. And that was pretty much it. I mean, it was real simple. And my son was Indiana Jones, basically the same color shirt as what we had for our potato shirts, and he wore a t-shirt and had a bag that worked, and he had a hat, and it was because it was still hot then too, so it worked out pretty well. So I imagine something in that nature, but I can't figure
Dora
it out.
the Explorer and Diego
okay.
and the monkey.
That's a thought.
You can get one of those little
You'll-
like monkey
you'll be Dora.
harnesses.
It's
You'll be
Nickelodeon,
Dora,
though,
of course.
right?
I know it's Nickelodeon, so it's like completely opposite. You'll be Dora, of course.
Yeah.
But you can say
Yeah,
your favorite
of course.
line.
Delicioso. Can you say delicioso? Oh, or dig
Yeah.
a poo hole? Which one? Dig the poo.
If you haven't seen the Dora the
Whatever.
Explorer movie, you're missing out because for some reason it's the funny saying. It's so
It's so funny. Like, don't expect it to be a great movie, but it is.
Delicious.
Like, I didn't know what to expect going into it, and came out laughing. So
Maybe I'll go as creepy Christopher Robin.
Oh,
yeah.
and it's
The only thing
your
I
wife poo.
th-
Yeah.
yeah.
She might be like a rabbit or something. I don't know. She
Eeyore.
could be Kanga, and then our littlest could be Rue. That would be cute, super cute.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that'd be swell. One thing I thought about was trying to do something with like the costume shirts, like the Star Wars. It just seems super nerdy though. But wearing a Star Wars shirt with one of the Star Wars masks.
What podcast are you on right now? Because
I know, right? But it's like, there's geeky and there's nerdy, but then there's like, man, that guy's a real nerd. But it'd be cool though. I think, and it's like you might get some extra attention, like kind of like wearing a "It's my anniversary" button that I'll have on this year too.
Just have
Because we are celebrating our 15th wedding anniversary this year, so
maybe I'll go
There you
as it's my birthday guy.
Have a bunch of cupcakes.
Well, just have a big birthday button. And people ask,
Yeah.
"Is it your birthday?" I'm like, no, this is just my costume.
This is
So
my
you
costume.
still might get
Yeah.
free things.
Yeah, they'll be like, "That's hilarious. Here's a free ice cream bar."
You can just wear a white shirt and just put the word costume on it, and then
Yeah.
on your mask, just put the word
No.
mask.
Mask. Yeah. I saw a really cool costume of. It looked like somebody was cut in half, and their torso is to the
Yeah.
side of their legs, and it looked really impressive. But then when you look at behind it, you see the guy like leaning over really awkwardly to make it work, and I was like, "There is no way my back would hurt so bad," after 5 minutes of that. So
Just can't
Nope.
let anybody see you from behind. Just have to walk.
yeah, yeah. Not only does it look really ridiculous, it would just be
I
very
should
painful.
totally go as this. So I got a new Funko surprise.
Yeah, you
What?
look like it.
I should totally go as you can't see him.
Yeah.
Put it in front of your face.
Alexander, I'll put it over my face. Does that work?
Yep.
This is my
Sometimes.
first Chase Pop I've ever got. If you don't know what a Chase Funko Pop is, that means they're different than the regular version of this. Like this one, he's standing on
They
a
chase
barrel
you?
Oh, that's terrifying.
of dynamite.
It's
I
terrifying.
could totally pull this dude off because we're going to get into some decorations, and this is going in my Halloween decorations. We'll get into that here in a minute. I could totally pull this off. I just got to get red and white striped shorts, a sash, and like
Does he have a shirt on?
Jacket.
a black jacket.
Okay, good.
There you go.
Speaking of no shirt, side rabbit trail. You ready? This is gonna get-
Not really, but go ahead.
So my kids are in swim lessons right now. I'm sorry for the rabbit trail, but it's
Excellent.
just going to happen. This is iamGEEK. You should
This
know
is what
that
we
by
do.
now. So they have swim lessons right now because we want them by Disney to
Yeah. Enjoy their
if
swim.
we get to swim with masks or whatever.
You will.
Yeah,
No.
you have to wear snorkels or something,
Yes.
filters.
Full scuba gear.
So, we've been having a babysitter come a little bit, so because my son has started school and I'm homeschooling him, which is really fun. So we've been having a babysitter come just until we get used to with having two kids and homeschooling and everything. So my daughter was with her, and then she left, and I took the kids to swim lessons. Swim lessons go great. They're doing great. My son's already diving into the deep end, swimming across the pool, which is amazing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
when I was a
Yeah.
kid, swim
It's a
lessons,
natural.
the first swim lesson, they put me on the diving board and just pushed me off. And
Yeah.
So now you
then I
have
think
died.
I think I quit. I think I quit swim lessons.
Yeah, it was horrible. We grew up. It's like the Parks and Rec, and it was like 50 kids all lined up, and they just, did the 300 where they just, kicked you into the pool.
Mhm.
Off the,
is.
this is JC Parks and Rec.
They were all shirtless. It was weird.
So yeah, oiled up. It was weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Everyone had like 15 abs.
Helmets, and then there were people with the spears beating the. Anyways, so swim lessons went great. They're all happy. I pick our smallest up, and I'm carrying her out to the car because she left her shoes in the car, so I didn't have to walk through the hot sidewalk and stuff. We get out of the gate of the house, and I just hear and feel projectile
Oh.
vomit everywhere, literally everywhere, all over me. So I don't know why I'm telling the story. Oh, it's because it's shirtless. So I get to the car and I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm covered in this stuff. She wasn't really covered in it, just me. So I just took my shirt off and drove home with no shirt on. And I got the strangest looks at the red lights and everywhere. There's like, well, yep, there's our backwoods guy with no shirt driving around in the.
Well, I don't think it helped
Or-
that you every time you stop, you just kind of look at him and wave really big. And, hey, look at me.
So that was my fun day. Between that and my son kicking me in the no-no spot, it was not a fun day for me. But I'm happy here. So
The no-no spot. Is that what you guys call it? The
what
no-no
it was,
spot?
I mean, I could say.
No,
I think you
spot.
should teach him the real
No, I don't. I was just doing it for the.
I know. I'm just kidding.
It's Texas. It's okay. That's true. It is Texas. I guess no shirt, but Texas and Florida, I guess that's good. You can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Really hot.
but not when you go to Disney World. You have to wear a
you
shirt.
have to wear a shirt.
It's required.
Well, I may pull this off. I'm
Kinda like
gonna
wearing a
because I
mask.
have the beard already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm doing that. All right.
They should make fake little legs and make a barrel underneath.
Yes, I was thinking that.
Okay,
too.
I'm not doing all that.
No, you have to.
I'll make
You
my
could.
son
No one
be
will
the-
get it. No one will get it otherwise.
my son will be the barrel, and I'll just stand on top of it.
Oh, okay, well, that works too.
Do that.
Dad, you're too heavy. Get over it.
Donner could be the dynamite. It'll work.
We could all go as the portraits. Anyways, let's move on. I'm sorry. I'm on a rabbit trail.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah.
Could all be the portraits. Cool. All right, so Halloween time. The first thing you do on September 1st, like me probably, is decorate your house for Halloween.
At least pulled out the inside stuff and started decorating.
Yeah,
it.
we started. I decorated the inside stuff today, and which was funny when the babysitter came over. She walked in with, "Oh," and then I said, "Oh yeah, I like Halloween a lot." She goes, "I do too. My parents won't decorate our house." I said, "Well, you can come over here and just look at our decorations.
You can just look at them. Just
Just
stand
look
there.
stand there." Anyways, so I put up my Haunted Mansion diorama. I don't know, with all the Haunted Mansion Funko Pops, with the Haunted Mansion that I made last year at Papercraft that looks like the Haunted Mansion, and the gate. I put out the new organist. I haven't put out the portrait guy yet because I don't know. He's a chase. Am I supposed to open a chase, or do you leave the chase in the box?
I don't know.
Okay.
Need that chasing the box.
If anybody knows in our comments if I should leave the chase in the box or take the chase out of the box,
Step
One.
one.
take the-
Take a
Chase.
hole in the
No.
box.
Schrodinger's chase.
I don't want to put the hole in the box. It'll mess up the box. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay.
so and then our dining table is sort of a longer table, so I have dressed it sort of like the Haunted Mansion. It's got like spider web placemats, and then the center thing is looks like the wallpaper from the Haunted Mansion, and there's a big like lantern in the middle, and there's spider webs hanging from the it's not a chandelier, but the light the table. And then on my other side of the TV, so one side of the TV has Haunted Mansion Funkos. On the other side has like
Decapitated heads.
No, it's got like these vintage looking Halloween masks, like bat and cat and ghost and skeleton and stuff like that, with David S. Pumpkins in the middle of them.
Oh.
So your kids never come out of their room. No.
No, they
That's
love it. They love it. Like my son loves to play with the Haunted Mansion Doom buggy that I have up there because it talks and makes all the sounds. So,
Daughter loves the severed heads.
well, I mean, I don't have any separate heads. John
Good.
Progress from the
I know
Carousel
a guy.
Catering. That's who you should go as.
Yes. The carousel progress
Yeah,
guy.
John. He's getting a mustache. You could paint that on. You could get a mustache. Ooh, you could get like a fake mustache and glue it on your mask. That'd be hilarious.
Have a fan or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like one of those the World's Fair fan. Or,
Yes.
whatever.
We
Perfect.
should do that.
or a sweater, and be the last scene, right? So they're all in their Christmas sweaters.
I
That'd
did
be
Christmas.
hot.
I did that.
Yeah, it'd be a little too hot. I could cut the sleeves
There
off
you go.
of it, and that would work.
So,
Sun's
Chris,
out, guns out.
what did you get out that you started decorating?
It's just our Halloween village right now. Like typically everyone has like a Christmas village. We have a Halloween village.
Yeah.
It's there's the typical ones that you would like find like a typical Christmas village type thing, like a haunted house and like a witch's like cabin or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's got like a giant witch's hat on the top of it. But then we have the Nightmare Before Christmas village. We have 3 pieces of that. We got Jack Skellington's house. We've got and he comes with a little Jack Skellington, a little Zero, and then there's the city hall with the mayor, and then the observatory with Sally.
Cool.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
My house is really scary
all
right
boxes.
now. There's boxes everywhere, and you never know what you might step on or
It's
trip
moving.
on.
Mm.
Yep. To
Ah,
Florida.
wouldn't that be fun?
Nope. Just 10 minutes away in the same town. Yeah,
In
so
a
it'd be
haunted
fun.
house, right? You're moving into a haunted house.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
What would you do if you
No,
moved in and you lived in a haunted house?
Call the Ghostbusters? I don't know. I mean,
Would it freak you out, or would you just be like,
probably.
eh?
I mean, I don't know that
Well,
I believe in
yeah.
all that, so I don't. I mean, it probably if there's noises. I mean, at this point, we know that there's been squirrels in the attic there and in
Ghosts?
the walls.
Oh, in the
After
walls
the
too?
inspection.
Yeah, something's buried in the
Well, they
wall.
tore through this.
Yeah,
I told
what
you
you
about
got
that, right?
yourself into?
They tore through one of the walls into this one spot, and the people patched it a little bit, but you could tell there were leaves above this one shelf, and they never cleaned it out. It's kind of weird, but so we've asked them to fix all that. So
I just
yeah, that's probably what it'll sound like it's haunted.
Yeah.
Was my point.
I
There,
just
guess.
imagine if there were ghosts making noise in the middle of the night, and just see you just bursting out of your bedroom, just going, "Stop! just stop!
do
Just
that
stop it!
anyway.
Just stop it! Just stop!"
So my wife laughs at me because I talk in my sleep, and I'll get up and not get all the way up. I don't, but I'll sit up and just be all animated and be like, "Just get out of here" or something, you know. Sometimes I'll get up and I'll be half awake and I'll remember parts of it, but yeah, I have.
I've
talk
apparently
myself.
done. I'll do that on occasion. Apparently, one time I sat up and I was just like, "This guy doesn't get it." And my wife was like, "What? What?" Like, I'm just like, "This guy doesn't
Yeah.
get it." And I just went back to sleep.
Yeah, my wife laughs at me uncontrollably, and it makes me so mad because I can't help it. Like, she'll tell me about it the next day. She's just laughing so hard, and it makes me mad.
You guys are
But,
lucky though. My wife is like a fighter in her sleep. Like right after we got married, I was asleep and she was dreaming that she was being tickled, and she kicked me as hard as she could in the small of the back, and it made me fall out of bed. She kicked me so hard. And she screams in her sleep sometimes too. Like the other night, I was just laying there trying to go to sleep. I won't do it. I won't do what she did because it'll burst your eardrums. But it was this blood curdling scream, and it made me jump out of bed. Like, what the heck's going on? And I look over, and she's just like, just actually, I just turned over.
Sleep is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, sleep is funny. Like, man, what goes on in our
know.
brains, you know?
I don't sleep though because my kids don't
Yeah,
sleep.
Ryan
so.
wouldn't know. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
That's true. Yes, we have a comment about the new Haunted Mansion movie that's under development, I should say. So
Yes.
that I'm interested.
Yeah.
I don't know much
Can't
about
do
it,
any
but
worse than they did before.
If it's a
Yeah.
so it's going to be a comedy again. Straight up comedy.
yeah, I think it kind of
needs
has to be
Like,
Well, there's a difference
Yeah.
between an Eddie Murphy
goofy comedy.
Haunted Mansion
Yeah.
comedy and a movie like Pirates of the Caribbean that is sort of an adventure that has comedy elements.
Well, I think that was what they tried to do with Eddie Murphy, but it didn't work. Like, I think if they just go straight comedy, they just go for it, I think that'll work. But I think for the Eddie Murphy thing, I think they were trying to be serious at times, and that's what made it not work.
Yeah.
I really wanted Del Toro to make his Haunted Mansion movie because I think that would have been
Rated R. Yeah.
It would have been cool though.
There'd be eyes in various places on
Now,
people.
listen, he's made stuff that's not rated R. He's made all the shows on Netflix. The
Yeah, that
Trolls.
Arcadia.
Yeah, Arcadia.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he was one of the producers on Book of Life and stuff. So I mean, he's done stuff. But I would just rather him do that for a kids movie as well. Just make it super creepy and scary.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing really out about it right now. This sort of
No, it's just
yeah,
being
it's just
done.
happening. So we don't know much about it. So maybe we'll get the call, the three of us, to be the hitchhiking ghosts in the movie. There's three of us.
That's true. Who's who? We got him behind you.
I've got a beard but no hair, so that I could wear a wig. Who's the tallest? Am I the tallest?
Possibly.
We're all about the
Yeah.
same. But yeah, you
A
might
little
be
bit
a little
taller.
taller.
I kind of hunch, so I could be that guy.
Yeah. Catherine, your left being got the big long beard, I guess. Or maybe we'll just do our own take and we'll look completely different.
That's what we could do. Hitchhiking ghosts. We could wear blue dresses.
Okay.
'Cause that's what they look like they're wearing. It's hard to tell. But it's like
Yeah,
coats,
it's-
I guess.
Yeah.
Like, blue coats.
Well, there
I
we
think
go.
the one guy's like a prison uniform dress.
So Winchester has told us that Catherine is Ezra, I am Gus, and Chris is Phineas.
I'm about to look these up. I want to be Ferb.
So there you go. Chris, you're Phineas,
Phineas?
and
What
I'm
if I want to be
Gus.
the platypus?
Guess I'm Gus.
The platypus.
Ooh, no, I want to be Doofenshmirtz.
Barry, that's
Smart.
that would be awesome.
I
That's
You
I
could
actually
watched
not a
do-
the new
terrible
movie
idea.
on Disney.
Oh, is it good?
Plus.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
it's-
good.
I haven't got to watch it yet.
Is it good? It's
Well,
Phineas
yeah,
and freaking Ferb. Of course it's good. I mean,
There's a lot of songs.
that's
in
I
this
actually thought about that.
one.
Yeah.
It's like
You could
every
be
few minutes there's a new
Doofenshmirtz.
song.
Yeah. I actually thought about that as if there was some way to be Phineas and Ferb characters for my family, but I was like, nah, that just wouldn't work unless you could somehow make your head a triangle shape or
Just
something.
the mask. Just make them.
But to
mask.
do Doofenshmirtz, it would
Yeah,
be.
you could.
You could do
would be
their
funny.
smiles on the mask. You could do Doofenshmirtz like face on the mask.
It could be Perry, and
goofy
your
looking
wife
face.
can be his daughter, Doofenshmirtz's daughter. There you go. Done.
There we go.
Yeah. There. Done. Easy.
There we go. We solved it. Well, good night, everybody. This is what this was all about. This is what iamGEEK was all about. This moment, figuring out what we're gonna be for Halloween at Disney World. So,
Done.
good.
And it's going to be here before you know
Yeah,
it,
it
though,
is.
you know?
It's like a month, little over a month.
Especially a little
Oh.
over a month, yeah. Especially with the move, I got my trip paid off.
Oh,
by the
good.
way, it's actually due next week, the same day that we close on our house, which is awesome because all my
Yeah.
money's going away. But I went ahead and paid it, and I got to pay with half of what I owed with Disney
Cool.
dollars, and the rest with real money. So
And I found
it was
out this
good.
week that I'm gonna be there for 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
that was a surprise. I mean, it's a nice surprise, but my wife has a work thing like a few days after we're supposed to be gone. So she was like, "Why don't we just stay longer?" And I'm like, "Really? You want to stay longer?" So I guess we'll be eating a lot of peanut butter and jelly. I don't see us paying
Yeah.
for Disney food that long.
Now, you guys have a red card, right?
Oh, Disney.
With
Oh,
Target.
Yeah.
Oh, you've
Disney
already
red card.
gotten past the yellow.
Do you know
card?
what you don't have to yeah. Do you so I was going to buy a bunch of Disney gift cards cuz you can get 5% off of those. And you can only buy so many at a time, but I also found out that I don't have a very high credit limit with Target because they give you this really low, because we just got our card and I was like, yeah, whatever. And it was like $700 is the limit on it. I'm like, what in the world? What can you buy with this? So you can call to get it
Ours is a
increased,
debit card.
but it's yeah. What did you get, the MasterCard or something? Because you can't just use it anywhere.
No, it's
not
a
like
Target
unless you get
debit
the
card.
certain one.
It's like hooked.
Right.
Hooked
And that's
to our
what this
debit
is.
account.
Right. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, ours we have to pay a bill at the end of the month on
ours
it.
is-
But it has a limit on ours, and it's like $700. And so I was going to buy a bunch of gift cards to pay off our trip because you could, saving 5%, it adds up when you're buying a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm not going to show it on
happen.
screen, but mine says red
Can't get
card
much.
debit.
Well, I
So
don't
they
know
have
anything,
access to your funds at
So-
all time.
but Point is, you need to buy some
But
gift cards. You can buy $500 gift
I don't
cards.
think I can buy gift cards at this.
I can.
Oh no, I can buy gift cards. Oh, that was something else. You can't use their gift
You can't
cards.
pay with gift cards.
That's what it
right.
Mm-hmm.
To get discounts.
So I should buy. Yeah, I should buy Disney gift cards then. Huh?
Yeah. It adds when you buy large amounts. You see the real benefit. If you take off 5% of 500, you save. $25.
I know one thing I want to do is there's a new. I'm going to mispronounce it, so Winchester, correct me because you are all knowing when it comes to this. Spira Galaxy's Edge currency card available now.
It's going to take a little bit.
I think it's Spira or Spira or something. I don't.
Spire?
Spiro the Dragon.
SPIRIA, I think is what they call it.
SPIRIA.
It's the gift cards that you can
Spira.
get in Galaxy's Edge that are metal.
Cards.
So like I have like a gold one that I got last time we were there,
Mm-hmm.
and now they have a new one out that's silver. So basically, they're $100. Well, you have to put $100 on it to get the gift card. But I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna spend You're gonna spend $100 at Disney.
It's silver. It should be cheaper.
You would think, but so I'm like, oh, I want one of those now because I have the gold one now. It's silver one. So,
What about a Beskar one? Or however you say it.
Ooh, maybe it's not silver. Maybe it's
Beskar
Beskar
steel.
steel.
Ooh, that makes
Yeah.
it more
Yeah.
expensive
Mm-hmm.
because it's a real thing.
Yeah.
They're gonna say.
Yeah. So I want to get one of those. And then I learned this week that there's going to be some new food offerings by the time we're there.
Yeah. Gaston's opening next week.
Gaston's is opening.
Right?
There's going to be a special Minnie Mouse Halloween meal at Hollywood and Vine or somewhere like that.
Yes, the Minnie's dying and Vine.
Dying.
Yeah, they
Minnie's dying.
die.
Anyways, it's going
You'll
to be
die.
Minnie and Halloween costume stuff. And I've got my fingers crossed on this one. I don't think we'll get it, but I really want to get it. Even if I want to splurge a little bit. Cinderella's Royal Table.
I saw that.
September
Yeah.
September
I wasn't
11th
sure.
is when they're opening it back up. So I want to try to
Yeah.
get that while we're there.
So I thought about that too, but I was like, okay, what's the draw to go in there, right? Is it because you're in the castle and you
It's
can
really
see
cool
out?
up in there.
That's-
I don't.
Or is it because of the characters? Because the characters won't be there, right?
I think they're doing the characters somehow.
Kind of like how they're doing it. Be Our Guest.
I think they're
head
gonna
out
be-
a door
um,
and wave
I think they're going to be like
I,
you can take pictures of them from a distance.
yeah. Like Beast is at Be Our Guest, and he's just off on the side, and I think you can do the
Yeah, if you
distancing
go to the
portion, so-
window, they have binoculars there that you can look out, and they're like across the
Yeah.
way, so you can see them.
way over there. Because I know that Chef Mickey's breakfast is not as expensive as it normally is because they don't have the characters. So I was like, well, maybe this will not be quite as expensive.
We went there on our honeymoon, and that's a whole story in itself. About
Yeah,
how,
it is.
about how we ended up
What did you do?
how we ended up in there because we couldn't get a reservation.
Oh, yeah.
And now there's a term that I use with my wife when we really want something or somebody's treating us poorly, that I say, can you just go Cinderella's Royal Table on them? And she goes, okay, I got this. Because we wanted to get a reservation on our honeymoon and we couldn't. So it was like the last day of our honeymoon. We just went up and said, is there anything available for us to our honeymoon stuff? And they said, nope, sorry. So we're like bummed. Oh man, we start to walk away, and there was a couple behind us, and they walked up, and my wife overhears them say, "Hey, do you got anything available?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, sure, come on in." And she went ballistic. and said, "We have been here on our honeymoon for this amount of time. What does it take to get into this place? Because you let that couple into this place, and they didn't have a reservation. So what do we got to do?" And they're like, I'm sorry, I think we could move some stuff around and get you in. So they got us in, and we go up, and they have decorated the table. They have given us like these nice like champagne flutes that has Cinderella on the table. They went the whole 9 yards because I think they realized that they messed up. But if they hadn't let those other two people in right after us, then we would have been.
Yeah.
But like directly behind us, they did that. It was just
Right.
So it would be fun to go. I
that's
think
crazy.
my daughter would love it because she's inside Cinderella's castle,
Mm-hmm.
and she has a castle now that she has all of her Disney princesses in. So we can like you're in the princess's castle and all this stuff. So I'm going to try to get something. I don't know if I.
Yeah, I'll try to get it too.
But we'll see. So we could talk about that later if we want to try to get it together or separate. Anyways, moving on.
Moving on.
You guys want to play a little spooky Halloween trivia game?
I
didn't come up with a fancy, funny name for the game. It's just trivia.
I guess so.
This is sort of, since we're starting our Halloween Geek off early, we want to get everybody in the mood. So this is just sort of like history trivia of Halloween. Stuff from, the history of Halloween. How
That should be easy.
How many gallons of
the devil's holiday?
I can mark that first.
How many sacrifices did it?
So,
how many?
So you guys want to do it? I guess against each other.
Trick or trivia?
Trick
That's
or
a good
trivia? I'm writing it down.
Wow, Ryan, you came up with a great name all of a sudden.
To me, is our man Winchester.
Nicely done.
Question number 1. What is the name of this game? Oh, I don't need that one anymore. No. All right. I guess I should keep score for you guys, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I will allow Katrin to go first.
So you guys want to do it where you each get the answer, or just back and forth?
Oh,
I think
we've done back and forth
right?
before. So
We've done everything. It's the 160.
We've done everything. I'm fine with the back and forth. We can start with Katrin.
Then you steal it if you get it wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
I will throw him under the bus first. Go right ahead.
Let's get into this. Trick or Trivia 2020 edition.
Set things on fire. Go.
It's the most wonderful time.
We're on holiday.
No, it's Halloween for me. That's the most wonderful time. So, anyways, all right. Question number 1, or uno, as some people say.
Oh, this is Spanish crap.
This is. In what year will the next full moon occur during Halloween? 2020, 2021, 2024, or 2025?
I'm gonna say 2020 just because like everything else was supposed to be awesome this year. About like there's Christmas is on the weekend. There's Taco Tuesday is Cinco de Mayo, and then we had COVID, so it's like everything is just. It wouldn't surprise me if it was.
You are correct. It's 2020. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I thought
because everybody's like, "Oh, this is gonna be cool. We're gonna have a full moon on Halloween." Well, suck it for you people, because COVID is not gonna let you do trick or treat.
Nice. He got his in Spanish. Can I get mine in French?
Yeah, but the last Halloween, moon, I've got like facts that go with this.
Oh,
the last
wow.
Halloween was 2001.
Oh.
And then
Really?
the next one will be after this year will be in 2039.
Oh.
So mark your calendars for 2039.
Mark your calendars.
Woo.
We probably won't be around.
Yeah, but there'll be a full moon.
We will. We will.
Maybe. I don't know.
So my birthday is February 13th. You can send your gifts then. But I remember one time as a kid that my birthday was on a Friday and there was a full moon and it freaked me out. I was like, oh, something's going to happen. But nothing happened. Just another day.
A lot of turkeys die around my
Nobody even
holiday,
knows my
around my birthday, so because it's around Thanksgiving.
Oh, turkeys.
Yeah, turkeys. A lot of trees die for me.
All right,
on my birthday. Mm-hmm. French.
That's an easy question, so let's throw you an easy question.
Okay, in French, go.
Trois? No, that's two.
No, that's three.
That's three.
Yeah.
Un, deux,
deux, trois.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Trois, quatre, cinq, six.
I need to listen to that Hamilton song again because it has it in French. Anyways.
Can you do a French accent?
Huh? What?
A French accent, maybe?
Yeah, do a French accent. Go.
This is terrible. Just skip.
What item?
It's offensive.
So offensive. It's Halloween. We can be offensive. What item is banned only during Halloween from 12 a.m. October 31st to 12 p.m. November 1st in Hollywood, California? Is it fireworks, toilet paper, masks, or silly string?
I'm going to go with toilet paper.
That's what I would say, too.
Because it's Hollywood. They're like, I don't want to get toilet paper out of my
Especially
trees.
this year.
So, Katrin, what? Oh, it's not toilet paper. What item is banned only during Halloween from 12 a.m. October 31st to 12 p.m. November 1st in Hollywood, California? Is it toilet paper? Probably not. Fireworks,
Probably
masks, or silly string?
I'll go with masks.
Oh,
weird
no.
Silly string? Is it silly string?
12 a.m.
String.
Oh, 12 a.m. Oh, I was gonna say silly string. I should have.
That was my second
I
guess.
get. You know what? I was thinking 12 a.m. the next day, and not the. Yeah, I messed up.
Why aren't you wearing a mask? We can't do it here in Hollywood.
Like I was thinking 12 a.m. the next day, and not. So it's like they don't want you wearing masks.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I
like
threw
the
it in there
Disney.
because I was like, oh, somebody
It's a
think.
little
Yeah,
tricky.
I was a little tricky.
It's also could have been one of those that's trying to trick, but I should have went with my gut, which was silly string. But it went. Still ahead.
1-0. Yeah, and it's back to Katrin now.
Yes.
What popular fall festival activity did the Romans bring to Britain when
Pumpkin
they
show.
invaded?
Oh, they invaded by chucking pumpkin.
Yeah. That sounds like something that would be in like a Monty Python movie.
Oh, the pumpkins!
So is it trick or treating, bobbing for apples, ghost stories, or pumpkin carving? The Romans.
bobbing for apples.
You sure? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, that seemed about right.
Nice. That seems weird. So
Romans.
Bobbing for apples. So here's a little fun fact because I don't think I have a question about this. If I do, then I'll just take that question out. So fun fact about bobbing for apples. So when the game bobbing for apples was back then,
invented.
So if a lady bobbed for an apple and got it, then she would take the apple home, put it under her pillow, sleep on it,
No,
and it was
it's
supposed
uncomfortable.
to bring her dreams of her future. So her future husband, future this, future that. So if the lucky person who got the apple, a girl, took it home, put it under her pillow, then she would dream of her future, the one that she would marry. There's all kinds of weird stuff like that. It's really weird.
What if the one that she was going to marry is a doctor? So the apple would keep him
It would
away.
keep him
so
away.
that would-
Yeah.
so if you want to marry a doctor,
Not gonna
you
work.
can't do that.
Yeah. There was also like weird things like if you look in the mirror on Halloween and you'll see the face of your
Oh
husband. It's like I don't know what they were so like.
Standing behind you.
Yeah, face of your
yeah.
future husband. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, got points. Chris.
2 points.
All right.
hmm
In what two countries were guising the tradition of dressing up in costumes and going door to door for food or coins for Halloween most popular? So, what two countries were something called guising most popular, going door to door for food and coins on Halloween? Is it Scotland and Ireland, France and Italy, or Germany and Norway?
I'm gonna go with Germany and Norway on that one.
Okay. Kate,
Okay,
what?
France and Italy.
What would you say?
France and
Oh,
Italy.
nobody got it. It's Scotland and
Ah.
Ireland.
that's
Oh, I wouldn't
amazing.
think that.
During Hallowmas, the Christian holiday that Halloween kicks off, has been going at least since the 16th century in Scotland.
Hmm.
It's
Guys,
sort of the
sounded German to me. I don't
yeah,
know.
it did. Germany in there. Yep, I was bad.
Trickster.
It's trick or trivia. You got to look out for those tricks because I planned this the whole time. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Not because Winchester is what it was. But anyways, um, here you go, Katrin. This one's right up your alley.
Okay.
I don't know. When people go house to house while souling, what do they ask for? Do they ask for soul pies? Do they ask for old shoes? Do they ask for soul cakes? Or do they ask for meat pies? Door to door, souling. What do they ask for?
Here we go. Souling.
Soul cakes.
Dude, did you look this up beforehand?
I did not. The shoe thing sounded ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like that's the trick. Because I was like, that sounds likely, but no.
Yeah, and I was thinking that too, and it was going to be
and then the first one
cake
was
or
kinda
pie because one of them was real. That's why I came up with the other one, and then the last one he was just like meat pie.
Meat pie.
I was thinking you got like soul pies, meat pies. Both those have pies in it, so it's got to be one of those. But it was neither of those. See, that's what I was going for.
Soul cake sounds like a
Yeah,
real
so
thing.
souling goes back to at least the 15th century and involves people going from house to house singing for soul cakes during Halloween. Soul cakes are small, round cakes that are baked to commemorate the dead. Even though souling did dress up in costumes like guising, you can see why many people think it had a strong influence on trick-or-treating as we know it today. Which souling, another fact about souling, it was mostly the poor that did the souling. So poor people would go door to door to rich people's house and basically sing for soul cakes, which is a little sad.
Yeah, the rich people would give them things made out of their old shoes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's food.
It's a soul cake. The soul cake is what they put in their shoes to make them smell.
Yeah,
better,
that's what
right?
like a urinal
Kind of
cake.
like what they put the urinal cake, right? It's the soul
Soul
cake.
cake.
Right?
All right. Chris. So you got 3 now, Katrin?
Sure. Yeah.
Chris got 0. Okay.
Yep.
In what country was the first?
Should have gone first.
Yeah, I know.
In what country was the first written account of children using the phrase "trick or treat" on Halloween?
Ooh, is that
Was
a
it
hint?
I don't know.
Ireland,
I don't know what kind of accent was that.
Ireland, Canada, United States, or Germany?
Ireland, Canada, United States, or Germany?
Trick or treat. Fräulein.
It just just sounds like something. Sounds like something Canadians would come up with.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you're right. It's Canada.
Yes.
Wow. I would not actually
Yeah,
think that.
isn't that weird? It was from a newspaper in Canada that says the youthful tormentors were at the back door and front demanding edible plunder by the word trick or treat, to which the inmates gladly responded and sent the robbers away rejoicing.
You hoser.
Well, sorry there. Have some
Sorry
candy.
Yes. Sorry
Sorry
there.
there. Have some candy.
What are you talking about?
Come under. It'd be great.
Yeah, you just don't think about Canada, and trick or treating. Not the
What are you?
like start of like that phrase. Because it sounds like
They live in huts. I don't know.
because
Cutting
it's
down
old.
lumber.
You'd think it would come from somewhere in like Europe and not like Canada.
What do they have like? Syrup.
Well, I got syrup. Yeah, it's great.
I've been there once.
I've been.
All right, Chris is on the board.
I went to Montreal.
All right, here we go. In what decade did trick-or-treating as we know it know it today start gaining popularity in America, the great US of A? Was it the 1940s, the 1930s, the 1950s, or the 1960s?
I'll go with the 1930s.
Dude, you're on fire tonight. That's correct.
I figured it was probably going for a long time.
Because trick-or-treating in Canada was mentioned first in 1927.
Man,
Isn't that crazy? It started. There's a drunk history about this that's pretty hilarious. There was a lady that had this like beautiful garden, and she kept on Halloween, because before like this kind of stuff, kids were vandals and just went around destroying stuff. So every day after Halloween, she'd wake up and her garden was destroyed. So she started throwing parties and trick-or-treating and stuff to make what we now know as Halloween. So kids would have something to do and not vandalize the town. You can look it up. It's on YouTube.
It's a real thing.
Did I give you a point? Did I write down a point for you? I don't know. You're ahead.
4-1, right?
I think so.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bonus question that we may save for later.
It's a big question.
Oh,
It's got its own
no,
sheet of
Novel.
Chris, what were the original jack-o'-lanterns made from? Logs, squash, carrots, or turnips?
I believe
Probably right.
it's turnip.
You would believe correctly, sir.
Yes, I knew that.
Nice.
I actually knew that one.
Yeah.
I would have said.
I think it was like
squash.
on a
Good
Billy
job.
and Mandy episode or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there was one.
Yeah, old Cartoon Network show, Billy
Yeah.
and Mandy. I think there was a Halloween episode they did with turnip.
Yeah. Jack-o'-lantern refers to a light that is sometimes seen in bogs or marshes. It was explained in Irish folklore as being Stingy Jack, who avoided hell by tricking the devil, but was denied entry into heaven due to his sins. He now has to wander the earth and lights his way with an ember from hell held within a turnip or rutabaga. There you go.
There you go.
Jack-o'-lanterns come from old Stingy Jack.
2 points. I'm catching up.
Oh,
We're halfway
man.
there. Oh, did I just give you this one? Maybe not. Oh, I did give you this one. Oh.
Stingy Jack.
No. Well, maybe you don't remember. In what country did the carving jack-o'-lanterns originate?
Oh no.
Was it Scotland, Germany, United States, or Ireland? I didn't give you the
Maybe I should've paid
answer
attention.
accidentally.
You did. I know. I'm gonna say Ireland. I don't know. Wasn't paying
Yeah,
attention.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping you would.
Seemed like some other things happened.
I
there,
heard
so-
him.
Should I
should've
give it?
put
I
listening.
guess I should give it to him.
Yeah, you should give it to him.
I could give you the bonus question
Maybe.
instead. If it comes down to it, where that is the point that we'll give it.
Probably
Yeah.
won't, but we'll see.
Chris, the round orange pumpkins that are used for most jack-o'-lanterns today are native to what continent?
Oh.
South America, North America, Europe, or Asia?
Hmm. Tricky.
Oh.
Tricky.
I'm gonna go with South America.
Katrin.
I'm gonna say Asia,
Both are incorrect.
but I was gonna say North
North
America.
America.
Ah.
Oldest pumpkin-related seeds were found in Mexico.
So those seeds that were sent from China were some kind of squash
Are
or
they?
something. I think.
I don't
Wasn't it?
know.
I think that's what some people planted them like idiots, but apparently there was no harm in
I
them
don't
that we know
know
of
yet.
yet.
Next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were found in Mexico, dated sometime between 7,000 and 500 or 5,000 BC.
Hmm.
Some old seeds.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, you're still ahead, Katrin.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I can take risks.
You're a risk taker. We just got a couple more questions, I think. Anyways, ooh, okay. Who is it? Is Katrin? Katrin. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where did Mary Shelley get the idea for Frankenstein's monster? A children's book, a dream, folklore, or her mother?
Man, that's probably right. I'm gonna go with folklore.
Chris.
Oh.
Where did Mary Shelley get the idea for Frankenstein's monster? I wonder if people in the comments know this one. Is it a dream, a children's book, folklore, or her mother?
I'm gonna go with a dream.
You would be correct.
Yes.
Oh.
I thought I'd heard that before, but I couldn't remember. She was on vacation somewhere or something.
Yeah, the inspiration for the book was from a dream, but the reason for writing the story was a competition suggested by Lord Byron to a group of friends and associates. They were competing to see who could write the best ghost story.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. As a side note, the first vampire story was written in the same competition.
Interesting.
Did I give you a point?
I don't know. I should have 3 now.
Should.
Yeah, you got 3. Okay.
You can give me another one.
Write it down. Who is it? Katrin? Wait.
No,
No.
I think it's me.
Yeah.
Be Chris.
In the Middle Ages, why were so many mummies bought and sold? They were decorations. You know, they put them in their homes.
Mm-hmm.
To ward off evil spirits.
Mm-hmm.
To be ground into medicine, or toilet paper.
I'm gonna go with medicine.
You would be correct.
Yeah, it seems like something those crazy guys would do.
Yeah, mummies were ground up during the Middle Ages to make medicine because they were thought to have healing properties. Why would a dead thing have healing properties?
All the stuff
Preserved.
Yeah.
they preserved.
After the Middle Ages, the buying and selling of mummies remained popular. During the 17th and 18th century, mummies were used to make a type of paint called mummy brown. Mummy. That color on your wall. What color is it? Oh, that is a mummy brown.
brown.
Oh.
Oh, that's a dead guy.
I would have
Is
thought
that made
like
out of real
poop brown.
mummies?
Yes.
Only
Not my mummy, of course. It was one I bought. They ground up. This is their paste of a person on the wall.
That's really weird.
That is really weird.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Lowe's and be like, do you have any mummy brown?
So we made a kind of a mummy last year. It was really a what looked like a person wrapped in spider webs, and it's in my attic. And we're selling our house, right? Right? So I had to hide it when we were showing it, because in case they went into the attic, because it's a walk-in attic. Because I was like, that would freak somebody out if they just see this body.
Oh, I would have totally left it there.
Should have left it there when you left the house.
And then when somebody asked about it, it'd be like, I don't understand what you're talking about. We've never even been up in the attic. As long as
I'm scared of attics. I don't go up there.
Yeah, I don't
There's always noises up there. I don't go up there.
We had some birds in our attic one time, and my wife has funny videos of me trying to get them out of there, and I'm jumping around.
Still has videos?
Say
Still
again?
has the videos?
I'm sure she does. I'm sure she still
We
has
need
them
these
somewhere.
We need these videos for our YouTube channel.
I don't think you can play them because it would give us an E.
For everyone?
No,
We can beep. We can.
no, not
we
E
can
for
beep
everyone.
It.
Explicit.
Oh,
Beep it.
Yeah, we can bleep it. We have the
Oh,
tool. All kinds of weird noises and stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, whose question is this?
I think it's Caitlin's.
Adrian?
yeah.
What was Bram Stoker's original name for Dracula? Was it Count Vampire, Count Vampire, Count Lucifer, or Count Lazarus?
Oh, man. I'm gonna go Count Lazarus. I don't know.
Chris,
Oh.
up.
Uh-oh.
Count Vampire, Count Vampire, Count Lucifer, or Count Lazarus?
I'm going to go with Count Lucifer.
Oh, you could have tied it up.
Oh, dang it. Is it Vampire?
Yeah.
I
Oh, it's me,
figured.
Count what?
Dang.
Well, it could.
She
I
kept
mean, maybe
laughing
it's
every
German. It's like,
He changed the name from Vampire to Dracula after he borrowed the
Yeah.
book An Account of the Principalities of Wallachia and Moldavia from the Library of Whitby in 1890 during the summer vacation. I don't know why.
Vampire.
That's his name, though.
Well, I'm a vampire.
Over Walter talking. Oh, whoa, I'm sitting down with Count Vampire.
It's Elmer Fudd's.
Vampire. Yeah.
Well, I'm a vampire.
That's so funny.
Okay. Chris? Yeah.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
All right, you can tie it up right here.
Okay.
If you tie it up, we go
Sudden death.
sudden death. Trick or trivia, sudden death. All right. What was the first feature-length werewolf movie?
Oh.
Was it The Werewolf? Was it Wolfman? Was it Werewolf of London? Or was it Teen Wolf?
So say the first ones again.
The Werewolf, Wolfman, Werewolf of London, Teen Wolf.
Hmm.
Oh, Werewolf London.
Oh.
I'm gonna just go with Wolfman.
Okay. Katrin,
Werewolf of London.
you're correct, sir.
I think it's that. I know.
It was from Universal Pictures in 1935. There was an earlier silent film titled The Werewolf, released in 1913, but the runtime was only 18 minutes. So it was not the first feature-length movie. And no copies of that remain. So Werewolf of London, released by Universal Pictures in 1935. Katrin,
Wow.
you are the trick or trivia champion of 2020.
Yay.
Maybe I will throw in cheers for you, Katrin.
That's it. That's
This question just for fun?
sure.
Say again.
This question just for fun?
Sure.
Yeah. Yes, please.
How many children have been seriously injured or killed from poisoned candy given to them by strangers during Halloween?
20 million.
Of course.
No.
Is it one of those urban myths and it never really happened that people just said it was going to happen? So they said, check your candy. I'm going to say
Probably
zero.
zero.
You will be right. It's zero.
Yeah.
There
I
have
was
been
clo- I
a
was
few
close to
cases.
20 million.
What? It was close to 21. Yeah. There have been cases of family members tampering with candy and blaming it on strangers. There have also been numerous false alarms where an illness was thought to be caused by Halloween candy, but later was discovered to be something else entirely. Also, there have been a tiny number of instances of sharp objects put in candy by strangers, but luckily no one has ever been seriously hurt by one of those objects. So it's pretty much a urban
Except for the cholesterol.
legend.
Yes.
Mhm. It's the
And
it's the
diabetes.
slow killer.
Got the sugars. Sorry. So that was Trigger Trivia. Winchester name for us during the live stream. So if you are not part of our live stream, you should be a part of our live stream on YouTube because we have fun. We do a pre-show and a post-show on there, and then we record this episode on there. But I am glad. Sorry, did you start to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say I got another idea from Winchester actually for costume. Dr. Seeker from Dinosaur.
Hey, there you go.
At Animal Kingdom. So
Well, there you go.
that's my wife's favorite ride at Animal Kingdom.
Really? Dinosaur?
So,
Really?
That'd be great. Yeah. She loves that ride.
Over Pandora, over Everest.
Yeah, she didn't. I mean, she liked Pandora. It's just she didn't like the way she was clamped into it. So
I don't like
we'll try it again.
Dinosaur
Or I will.
because it's so loud.
See,
I'm
must
an
be
old
hard of
man.
hearing or something.
Like
I don't know.
I have to ride through with my fingers in my ears because it just hurts my ears.
That's so funny. It doesn't bother me. I
don't-
don't know.
it never
Maybe I've spent
bothered
a lot of
me.
time in
Like
front
I'm
of
not scared of it or
loudspeakers.
anything. It's just
No.
like so
It's-
loud. I'm
it's
just sitting there
fine.
like,
You can say you're scared of it. It's okay.
scared of,
No one's judging
It's a
here.
safe place.
scared of.
I
I
am.
didn't pee.
You're good. You peed. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, I want them to change it to Indiana Jones. That's just me.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Same ride
Great.
system.
yeah. Oh, the one in Disneyland is so good.
Other people would probably be against that, but whatever. I would like that,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't be as loud. So
it could be.
no, I would tell them to turn it down.
You would tell them.
Hey, you kids!
They could leave the big dinosaur out in front, the big bones, and they could just hang a sign on it that says, "This belongs in a museum."
Perfect.
There you go, folks.
Don't have to change a thing.
Don't change the name. No. They could even have I just forgot her name.
Yeah,
Felicia Rashad.
Yeah.
You could stay in it. It's fine.
So the only problem with that I have with it, because I wouldn't mind if they changed it if it were in a different park. Right. So if you change it, I mean, I guess there's still animals.
Oh,
and
there's
stuff,
monkeys there. There's monkeys in Indiana Jones. There's
I
snakes. in
guess,
Indiana
but it's like it fits right now, kind of. It's animals.
Every Indiana Jones movie has had animals in it.
It's true. Snakes.
I know. Just saying.
It's snakes.
Hey,
And he wants to conserve the artifacts for future generations. Conserve animals.
Stealing them from their places.
And putting them in a museum. So future generations can see them. Conservation right there. I don't know. I just like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I think it'd be great. I just-
Even though
I-
the first movie it would be the exact same outcome if he wasn't in it.
because they would have gotten it.
They still would have gotten it. They would have died.
Oh,
Died. Yeah.
it's gonna Happy HallowGEEK, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Happy
So we're going to
HallowGEEK.
continue. I guess we'll continue this since we started it because, in October we'll be gone to Disney. So there'll be so we wanted to start it early anyways. So we don't miss out any on HallowGEEK fun. But usually what we'll do some things about Halloween movies. We'll do some more games. Maybe have some guests on, some Halloween guests. Maybe we'll get Ray Chase back on. Do something Halloweeny with us. I don't know. We'll see.
Does he like
Oh,
Halloween?
yeah.
Oh, of course. Ray
Is he
Chase.
gonna be?
Yeah.
Is he gonna be the Doom guy for Halloween?
We don't discuss that.
Sorry.
Just kidding. I did finally get to play Doom, and it was fun. It was so much fun. So
Nice.
there's my little plug. It's the Fresh Maker.
It's a freshman.
So if you want to hear more of us this week, if you're like, I just got through listening to the latest episode of iamGEEK, and I really want something else new with the voices of the three iamGEEKs this week, then guess what?
What?
can listen to a new episode with I Am Geek on it. We are featured on the Main Street Electrical Podcast this week. It's a Disney podcast hosted by David Dollar and Jen Novotny. And you can find it basically wherever you listen to podcasts. And their website is MSEP dot,
The
or is it the?
MSE podcast.
Oh, okay. I got totally wrong.
Letters.
Yeah.
There's letters. So confusing. So we are on there this week. We talk about Marvel. We do sort of like a top 5 Marvel, but we don't do like the main characters. We try to stay away from like the big 3, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America. And we sort of give our lists and we talk through it, have fun with it.
See how we can really
Chris-
deep dive some of these characters.
Chris just like was a talker on the episode. He did all kinds of impressions.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, he pulled out all the. He didn't pull out Joker.
Well,
but
it was Marvel.
Fit, so.
Yeah.
Right. But we did talk about a little bit about DC
A little bit.
to begin the show too.
So yeah, we had fun. I mean, I had fun. I think we're going to do more stuff with them in the future.
Yes.
So yes, check us out on their podcast. This is Main Street Electrical Podcast. You'll find it. They're family friendly too. They have fun. We have fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, thank you for joining us on YouTube and wherever you listen to podcasts this week for episode 162 of I Am Geek, the first episode of HallowGEEK for 2020. There's more to come, and we will talk with you next week.
Bye.
Well, I had fun. That was a fun episode. I don't know in the comments if you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Winchester's giving out costumes left and right. Winchester, you should just do this for a living. Dreamfinder, Figment. So can I be Figment and you be Dreamfinder, Katrin?
That only makes sense.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, I can let you stick your hand where you need to.
Whoa.
whoa,
Dude, this is I Am Geek After Dark, so I can say that.
It's after dark. Still dark. But
Spaceman Mickey from early Epcot. Would you have to wear a big Mickey head? I don't know.
well, just some Mickey.
We could be the
ears.
caveman from Spaceship Earth. That would be
The
just wear some little fur on us.
Little fur.
yeah.
Little fur. I don't.
Yeah, I was trying to think of something that could refer to a ride or something. You want to get attention because people that get attention get stuff sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say, "Oh, you guys are really why don't you guys come on over here? We'll get you right in on this ride." Here's the cupcake.
Here's a cup. Not in COVID. You don't give out food.
Oh, shoot.
Let's give
They might.
masks.
Picture of a cupcake.
Here's a mask.
Look at this way over here.
How are they doing? How are they doing? Like food carts? Are they doing food carts and stuff now? Have we
I'm not sure. I think
like ice cream carts and
I
stuff
think
like?
so. They're not all open. I think they have a few because you don't want to crowd a spot, but I think they're still doing some. I mean, you got to have a Mickey bar,
Yeah,
which I'm sure you can get inside, but
we can get you right.
no line, no wait.
Come on in. Wonder how they doing in Florida, Matt? Is that even open?
I don't know.
Since it's an inside, like
It's-
crowded.
Not necessarily one I looked for.
Yeah, it's not one
list
that
of
I'm like,
things.
oh, we got to do that.
And I got an email today from a newsletter that I get, and they said, new things happening at Ratatouille. And I'm like, what is it? And it's just that they're still working on it, basically. And that's about
Things
it.
are
And it's like,
happening.
come on.
Wonder when.
That would make my day if they announced it for like October 1st. It's like, we're opening.
Yeah, probably won't.
I mean, we still have a
That
month away.
space, that
so
space restaurant's just falling off the face of the earth, right?
it never was on.
You know what I mean.
Yeah,
Too
that makes
small.
sense.
No, I know. I thought about that too.
I've
I
heard
was like,
anything about
I
that.
don't think it's going to, because I bet it won't really. The way it's laid out probably wouldn't work, or it's just so expensive that it's not worth it for them to do it, because it's all those screens.
Because it was supposed
and
to
I'm sure
open.
the food was
It
expensive.
was supposed to open in March,
Yeah,
so you know it's got to be like
It was close, right?
close to done or finished and just sitting there.
So the elevator, I can't remember. Did we decide that it was
Not a real elevator.
I know it's well, okay. Well, that's what I mean. Does it
I don't
actually
think
go
it-
up?
I
It
don't
may
think it
be
does.
even a floor. Okay, because that would be a thing, right? So they're not doing the close
Yeah.
spaces, but spaces. Um,
Spaces.
so yeah, I don't know why they, except that it's expensive to run a restaurant. Because that's why they've taken a lot of things off the menus, is because some of the items are hard to get or too expensive, and they're not selling as much. So they had to like pare down all of the menus because a lot of the things are used in multiple things,
Yeah.
right? So there's
It's just
probably
Mickey waffles.
it's probably just too
Mickey
expensive
waffles all day
to run
long.
it. Yeah, Mickey Space
Space
waffles.
Um,
So yeah, I really wish, if anything, that they would do Ratatouille, but I don't know.
yeah, probably. I'm betting they're gonna hold off on new stuff until like
Yeah.
2021.
Because the problem is you'll have this huge line.
Yeah.
And I mean, they do anyways with a few things, but it would be even worse for that, I think.
Oh, I forgot to. They did announce new lightsabers this week. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I want them so bad.
Of course you do.
Well, because I have her other set. It's Ahsoka Tana's Clone Wars lightsabers. So I have the Rebels lightsabers. So it's they're two, and these actually change colors between blue and green.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good. Winchester said, I wanted to ride Ratatouille so bad, but Phil, our magic is open with social distancing. I wonder if, I don't think he, I read that differently than I think he intended. I read that as, I wanted to ride Ratatouille, but hey, we got Phil Our Magic. And I think he just meant wanted to ride it. Also, Phil Our Magic is open. So,
Nice.
Who needs Ratatouille when we got Filler Magic?
it's the same.
I'm still not too
That's
keen
funny.
on the Ratatouille ride vehicles, though. They just look so stupid.
Doesn't bother me.
Well, I know. It doesn't bother me. It's just
Alright.
sort of like, okay. Like, they could have made them look like the rats in the movie. But
So you're getting inside the rats?
Oh, I got it right the first time.
Oh.
I'm sorry if I hadn't said it. It's the next best thing. I do enjoy it. But what's funny, I guess,
I
during
do.
the Halloween party, it's always where you can go through to get candy, right? So they don't. It's not available during the Halloween parties.
Yeah.
Not
You can
that
get
I
candy and watch. Is
necessarily
that where you
go
can
in there
watch
during
cartoons and stuff too, or is it someplace else?
Yeah, they have the cartoons playing on
Yeah.
the screen in there, but yeah. So it's a
Like
cool
Mickey
place to
Mouse
go.
Halloween cartoon stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be an interesting trip. We're staying in 2 different resorts because they didn't have it all in, because it was just sprung on me in the last minute. Because I'm the one that always plans a Disney trip, so my wife doesn't really understand that you have to plan like way ahead of time. She's just like, "Oh, you can just get a room whenever you want to," which doesn't really work like that.
Did you
What?
Did you get your park reservations for those days yet?
All but one, because I was trying to decide what the last one would be.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Good.
So I got the park reservations, which first off, it didn't let me get anymore. It was like, you've reached your limit. And I was like,
Oh.
what? And then it didn't put that one in yet. So I had to like type in the confirmation number and stuff. And then it was like, oh, yeah. So I was going to be nice to let my
Come
wife
on in.
pick the last one. But she was like, I don't care. Pick wherever.
Oh,
So I got to figure out, like, right now we're going. This is just for the YouTubers. We're going to Magic Kingdom 4 times,
Wow.
Hollywood Studio 5 times,
oh my gosh.
Animal Kingdom twice, and Epcot twice. And I'm thinking,
Oh.
and I'm basically thinking about the stuff the kids like to do, because there's really not a lot they like to do in Animal Kingdom. Really, for the kids, you know.
Mhm.
The thing that my kids
Yep.
like to do in Animal Kingdom is dig for dinosaur bones, but that's closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate
And
that.
Epcot,
Like,
it's just a construction zone. So it's like, do I waste days?
Did you see where Epcot's like the most popular park? I think we talked about this because you could spread out so much, but it's apparently they call it the locals park because all the locals go there, and there's a festival there right now, so that's probably why it's been so busy. But apparently the weekends are the worst place to.
I've
Epcot's the
heard
worst
that,
place to go
and
on
they
the
don't
weekends.
enforce masks like they do at the other parks as much.
Oh my gosh, because all the food, I guess, because everybody's eating everywhere.
So and then at Epcot, my kids love the Living Seas and the Frozen ride, but that's really about it.
That's it. Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't
going back and forth about changing.
That's why we're just going twice. I mean, we're there for like forever.
I mean, the only thing about us going, my family, is being able to ride Test Track because my son's never ridden it. Otherwise, I mean, I kind of thought about switching it to Magic Kingdom.
I mean, I think you need to go at least once.
Yes,
there is food and wine, which I love food and wine, and my wife loves food and wine.
Yeah,
and I guess Katrin and your wife loves food and wine.
And
but the kids are like,
I like
the
both.
kids love just the wine. That's all they like. They don't like the food part.
Yeah. They might go to sleep.
No, the kids are just like, we don't care about that. We just want to ride rides and stuff.
Yeah, So, and one of the things we talked about was, I think I've said this before, but it's been a long time since we've gone through all the countries, and our son's never really done that, and he's really gotten into history and things like that. So I think he'll get into it a little bit. It's just going to be tiring because it's a lot of walking.
And now, it's like a maze to get to places.
That's
all
true.
I think the last time I was there, the shortcuts that I usually have was just blocked off by walls, and I was just like, great. I have to walk all the way around this place now.
France is going to be awesome, though. I don't know if you've seen
the
pictures.
It does
it looks so cool.
And the new pylon things in front of Spaceship Earth look cool.
Yeah.
They're vintage.
Yeah. So it'll be fun.
It'll be fun. But we're staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge for the first week, basically, and Old Key West for the second week. So it'll be fun to change it up.
Not New Key West, just old one.
Old one.
Nobody goes to New Key West.
No, it's
too commercial.
It's not as
commercialized.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
You would think Rise of the Resistance would be easier to get on, but I have heard that it's still not that easy to get on.
I've heard both.
But we're going 5 times, so hopefully.
Well, I hope within the 2 times that I'm going that
they cut one at a time. They did have 3 time periods where you could get a pass. They've cut that down to 2. So it's
They had some major problems Sunday or Monday, and there's a host out there. It's a DNS host called Cloudflare. We had an issue at work as well with the same thing, but it took down a bunch of major websites, and one of them was the Disney website to make reservations. So they had to change it to 12 o'clock that day. It's because they had to, and they put they had an announcement over the loudspeakers, like, sorry folks.
Yeah, the pylons are they do have a scratch on them already.
Yeah, it's probably
high quality.
Had to, yeah.
Oh well. There we go. That's that's iamGEEK After Dark. Let us know though, because you guys are our loyal watchers, listeners. I don't know. Let us know if there's some Halloween geek or some HallowGEEK stuff, some Halloweeny type stuff that you want us to talk about or do during this time, and we will get that ready.
We probably won't be on Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Because that's the day I'm
next
moving.
Thursday. Yeah. So we may do a different day, or we may not do it at all.
We could probably do a different day. Not Wednesday or Thursday, but maybe later in the week or something.
Not Monday, Tuesday,
or
Wednesday.
just skip a week.
Thursday.
Friday or
Friday.
Saturday or Sunday.
It kind of depends on if I can get everything set up.
We can just let Chris do a show of impressions by himself.
Now, y'all
Just
could
me.
record something. We just won't be able to do YouTube since it goes
Oh
through me.
yeah.
So,
Yes.
but otherwise, you could do an episode. It doesn't bother me. So
Maybe we'll either take a week off or do it later. I don't know.
I'd hate to miss out on too much since we're going to be gone pretty soon.
Yeah,
You'll be gone for 2 weeks. We can do some live shows from Disney.
yeah, we could.
There you go.
Well, you let us know when you might be available, and we can do it whenever next week. I'm just here at my house, so
And I'm with you, fellers.
any night should work for me. We can even do it earlier, and I could put it out later. Draw along with Chris, and that would be a fun episode.
There you go.
You could do it by yourself. You don't even need me.
I'm just gonna sit here and draw, not like really show what I'm drawing. Just sit here quietly drawing something. Like, you drawing?
I'm drawing too.
Are you drawing too?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good for
I'm
you.
gonna keep
You
drawing.
can do this.
You continue as well.
People would probably actually watch that.
I'm sure there's a market for that. Yeah.
You could do like an ASMR video, a drawing.
Oh yeah.
Now we're going to.
But it'd have to be on
And then he would. Yeah.
on the paper. It'd be like.
Yeah. You gotta like whisper a couple things there now. Then.
I'm still drawing.
You could do Jeff Goldblum whispering while you're drawing.
You're gonna get us. You're gonna get some adult stuff. Rated E for everyone things.
You know what? We're doing the Jeff Goldblum thing like that. Tune into the
Yes.
other podcasts we're on.
Mystery
Main.
Electrical
Podcast.
podcast.
Yeah, I can't talk anymore. It's
That
like-
other one.
I can't talk anymore. It's late.
It is late.
All right,
Almost early.
let's go. I gotta edit
Yeah.
this thing. Thank you guys. Oh, have them pick a character to do a Disney animator studio type thing. Short, simple, sweet. Winchester really wants you to draw. He wants
Again,
you.
it's just going to be me. Just like you'll just see this, and I'll just be drawing.
You just aim your camera down. You can
Like,
draw
no, I
like
can't. No.
your
It's
French
just, it's
girls.
just this, and it's just like, okay, draw a circle.
Draw 2 circles.
Now draw 2 circles above that circle. You got him? Okay, good. Now put a face in.
you could do a
Done.
Tesla.
Mickey
A
Mouse.
Tesla episode. Just you and your wife do a Tesla episode.
Tour
Oh,
the.
she won't come on a podcast.
If you say Tesla,
She still won't come on a podcast.
you say that what's his name will be watching.
Elon Musk, yeah. Oh, yeah. Or Colin Firth, and she'll be on.
Are you guys doing something with the Tesla this Halloween?
We're gonna put it out with the toothless again, like we have the costume toothless, and so we're gonna put that out. We'll decorate the house. We gotta figure out how we're gonna hand out candy if people are gonna be getting candy or whatever.
Potato guns.
That's what I said. Or t-shirt cannon.
Yeah, t-shirt cannon.
She's like, no.
No, that could hurt.
So we'll
Yeah, I don't know. That's.
Well,
Yeah,
I
what are we
thought
gonna
about
do?
just like putting a table out on the driveway with just like a bowl of candy, and us just sit on the porch, or like Ziploc bags
don't-
with candy in them.
Yeah. You gotta have individually wraps.
Yeah, I was thinking like, we were thinking that get the individual snack Ziploc bags, put candy in those, and set those out. People can grab them.
I'm gonna get one of those bowls that has the hand that comes down on you like to scare you, but when it
Yeah.
comes down, it's gonna squirt like Lysol or something on you.
And say, you got COVID.
No.
No? Trick.
No.
No. Trick. Sorry.
Or maybe I'll just hand out like Purell.
Oh, there you go. And then just get a super soaker full of Purell and do a Beetlejuice.
I'll do it. All right. Well, until next time, this has been iamGEEK live on YouTube. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.